Ever wondered how to braid cornrow hair? This intricate, beautiful hairstyle has roots that run deep in African culture, tracing back to ancient civilization. Cornrows, or Cornrows as they are known in the Caribbean, are a traditional African style of hair braiding. They're a versatile and protective hairstyle, adored and adorned by both men and women alike, across generations. These braids are created by using an underhand, upward motion to make a continuous raised row. Not only are cornrows a stunning visual representation of art, but they also serve a practical purpose. They are a protective hairstyle, shielding your hair from the elements and promoting growth. Cornrows have carried significant meaning throughout history. They've been used to signify one's age, religious beliefs, kinship, marital status, and even wealth. Today, they continue to be a powerful expression of identity and heritage. Now let's dive into the step-by-step process of braiding cornrow hair. Before we start, you need to have the right tools and preparations. Let's talk about the essential tools and products you'll need for your cornrow journey. First up, a wide-tooth comb, your best friend in detangling your hair. It's gentle on your hair and scalp, reducing breakage and maintaining the health of your hair. Next, a rat tail comb. This tool isn't just for parting your hair into neat sections, but it's also great for creating those clean, straight lines that make your cornrows look professionally done. Hair clips are another must-have. They help keep your hair sections organized and out of the way while you're working on a particular section. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later for having these on hand. Now let's talk about hair products. A good hair moisturizer is crucial. It hydrates your hair, making it easier to work with and reducing the chances of breakage. It also gives your cornrows that healthy, shiny look we all love. Hair oil is another essential product. It seals in the moisture, nourishes your scalp, and adds an extra layer of shine to your cornrows. Just remember, a little goes a long way. Before you dive into braiding, it's important to wash and detangle your hair. Clean hair is easier to work with, and it helps to ensure that your cornrows last longer. Detangling, on the other hand, makes the braiding process smoother and faster. But be gentle. You don't want to cause unnecessary breakage. Remember, cornrows are not just a hairstyle, they're a form of art. And just like any other art form, the final product is only as good as the preparation and the tools used to create it. So take the time to gather your tools, prep your hair, and get it in the best condition possible. Now that we have the right tools and our hair is prepped, we can start braiding. The first step in braiding cornrows is sectioning the hair. This is where a good rat tail comb becomes your best friend. With the pointed end, we'll part the hair into sections. Start from the forehead and move towards the nape of the neck, drawing a straight line with the tail of the comb. Each section should be about the same width, creating a neat and orderly pattern across the scalp. Why is it so important to have neat and even sections, you ask? Well, this ensures that each cornrow will be the same size, which not only looks more professional but also helps to maintain the style longer. So it's worth taking your time on this step to get it right. And there you have it. We have our hair neatly sectioned. This provides a clear roadmap for where our cornrows will go. Next, we'll start braiding. Trust me, it's going to be a game changer for your cornrow game. Now, we're getting to the fun part. The braiding process. This is where all your preparation comes to fruition and you start to see your beautiful cornrows taking shape. So let's dive in and get those fingers moving. First, pick up the section of hair you've prepared. Remember, it's important to make sure the section is detangled and smooth. This will make the braiding process easier and the end result much neater. Start at the root of the hair. Divide your section into 3 equal strands. Hold 2 strands in one hand and the third in your other hand. Now start the braiding process by crossing the right strand over the middle strand. Then cross the left strand over the new middle strand. Continue this pattern, right over middle, then left over middle. Now here's where the magic happens. As you continue braiding, you'll want to add more hair to your strands to create that classic thick cornrow look. Each time you cross a strand over the middle, pick up a small amount of additional hair from the section and incorporate it into your braid. This is what we call feeding in the hair. The trick is to add the hair smoothly and evenly, so that it blends seamlessly into the braid. Don't worry if it seems tricky at first. With practice, you'll get the hang of it. Remember to keep the strands taut as you braid. This will ensure your cornrow is neat and secure. Continue this process, adding hair and crossing strands, until you've incorporated all the hair from your section. Once you reach the end of the scalp, you'll continue braiding the hair normally, without adding in any more hair. This will create a neat, tapered end to your cornrow. Now secure the end of the braid. You can use a small hair elastic, or if you prefer a more traditional method, you can twist the ends of the hair until they naturally coil and secure themselves. Take a moment to admire your handiwork. You've just created your first cornrow. It's a process that requires patience and skill, but the end result is so rewarding. Remember that each cornrow is unique. Don't worry if your first few attempts aren't perfect. The beauty of cornrows lies in their individuality and the creativity they allow. So don't be afraid to experiment and find your own style. And there you have it, your first cornrow. Now repeat the process with the other sections. With each braid, you'll become more confident and efficient. So keep going. Before you know it, you'll have a full head of beautiful cornrows to show off to the world. Once all the braids are done, we need to finish and maintain them properly. The beauty of cornrows isn't just in the braiding, it's in the care and maintenance that keeps them looking fresh and feeling comfortable for weeks to come. Securing the ends of your braids is the first step to ensuring they last. There are a few ways to do this. You can use elastic bands, but be careful not to pull too tightly as this can cause breakage. Another popular method is to dip the ends of the braids in hot water. This not only secures the ends, but also helps to prevent frizz. Next, let's talk about moisturizing. Your scalp and hair need hydration to stay healthy. Dryness can lead to itchiness and flaking, which is not a good look with cornrows. There's a range of products you can use for this. You can opt for natural oils like coconut or jojoba, or choose from a variety of specially formulated hair moisturizers. Apply the moisturizer to your scalp and hair, being careful not to disturb the braids. This should be done every few days or as needed depending on your hair type. Wearing a satin bonnet or scarf at night is another crucial step in maintaining your cornrows. Cotton pillowcases can absorb the moisture from your hair, leading to dryness and frizz. A satin bonnet or scarf will protect your hair and keep it moisturized throughout the night. Lastly, remember to give your scalp and hair a break between styles. Continuous braiding can put stress on your hair, leading to damage over time. Give your hair some time to breathe and recover before getting your next set of cornrows. With these tips, your cornrows will not only look stunning when you walk out of the salon, but they'll continue to turn heads for weeks afterwards. With proper care, your cornrows can last for weeks. Let's quickly recap the key steps and tips we've covered. We began by introducing the art of cornrows, a traditional African hairstyle that has transcended borders and generations. We then moved on to the essential tools and preparations necessary for the process. Remember, having the right tools at your disposal is half the battle won. Next, we dived into the sectioning of hair. The importance of neat sections can't be overstressed. It's the blueprint to your final look. After sectioning, we delved into the heart of the process, the braiding. Patience, precision, and practice are your best friends here. Lastly, we touched upon finishing and maintaining your cornrows. After all, what's the point of creating a masterpiece if it's not preserved properly? So oil regularly, wrap your hair at night, and keep it clean. And that's how you braid cornrow hair. Practice makes perfect, so keep trying until you get it right.